I stormed out of my sister's wedding because she refused to accept my son as trans. Am I the a-hole?
Sounds like you're a little intolerant. It's Pride Month.
It's
for
Pride
gosh darn sake.
Literally, like, come on.
Let those flags fly. Let the buys be by and the buys be bygone.
Amen, brother.
Amen.
Now, I am a 45-year-old single father of 3. So this dad is, doing it all on his own.
Wow. Single father. So
Shout
you
out.
hear about single mothers, but you never
Single
hear about
father,
the single fathers.
Shout out to you, OP, single father.
I feel like
We salute
usually when I hear single father, it's usually like always widow.
I feel like I always hear that too. Or widowed.
Widowed.
But like the wife passes away.
Yeah.
Single father.
Yeah, he's single father.
That is true. I feel like I've heard that too.
Because I feel like it's hard to be a single like what are the other scenarios that you can become a single father?
Divorce and you get the kids.
Yeah.
But I think probably
usually like in most states it's like the woman almost always gets the kids unless like she's on meth or something.
Yeah, I believe most like court cases it typically
defers to the woman.
The woman gets the kids, but not in this case. This is a
so
different
there's
scenario.
Either meth or death involved.
We make very astute assumptions, guys. Don't get it twisted.
Let's get that on a t-shirt.
Is it meth or death?
The saddest game show.
New game show
history.
coming to you.
Please,
straight from OKOP.
No one pick up this game show. This is literally the worst game show idea ever.
I will promise you, no networks. Maybe Fox News will be
Fox
the one.
News gets it. Yeah,
the one.
And the prize winner gets like a ton of meth.
That
like
would
a metric ton, not like a metaphorical ton, like a literal ton of meth.
Like a kilo. I don't know how they.
Yeah, how many kilos?
Meth.
Oh no, I think it's 1,000 kilos. Is
1,000
a ton,
kilos.
a metric ton.
God, that's a lot.
It's a lot of meth.
Whew. So their mother passed away 10 years ago.
Death. I choked on my gum. I'm about to experience death.
We're dying on the first episode, guys.
Wow. Well, look, we've already played the game show.
We've already played the game.
Was it meth or death?
Sam
it was death.
won.
I won.
It was death.
Meth? Where's my meth?
Yeah, where's my meth?
Where's my
I demand
meth?
it. I have 3 sons, 17-year-old Andrew, 15-year-old Connor, and 14-year-old Max. Man, those are kids in quick succession, just like back to back.
Man, they were getting busy
popping
before,
it out.
Before they were popping it after death.
I don't think that one works.
Popping it in the grave.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, nice try. It was a valiant effort.
I'm gonna be put in the grave.
Yeah. Well, the gum, the gum already
the
almost
gum's trying to kill me.
By the end of the set, we have so many more episodes that are more opportunities for
to die.
To die.
Oh.
Yeah. There's many opportunities. Now here's the thing. Connor was born female, but he is trans. He came out as trans about 5 years ago and now has socially transitioned, but not yet physically. So basically is trans, identifies as a woman, hasn't had the surgeries and whatnot to completely change over.
But he's like wearing like,
yeah, seems like all of the kind of like social norms he is doing. Yeah.
That's cool. It's kind of like, like I like, how this is totally somewhat unrelated, but how they're going back to the death side of things.
Right.
You know how when they say you die 2 deaths? It's like when you actually die and then when someone remembers you for the last time.
I haven't heard that saying before, but that
Maybe
is
okay,
very potent.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like, I don't know why that came up. Well, no, I do know why it came up because it's like when you socially transition and then the final form is when you do the surgeries.
Yeah, that's like
you don't have to do surgeries to be trans, right?
I think it's kind of whatever you feel fit. I'm sure a lot of people like if I was like I'm not supposed to have a penis, get this thing off of me. Get it off of me.
Cut it off.
Or wait, even more so, if I was a woman right now, I would be like, give me a penis. Like I know I'm supposed to have a penis. I know it. You know what I mean? So I would want it.
Huh?
I would want it.
You would want the penis?
Of course. If I was a woman right now, I'd be like with my everything else soul, brain, whatever when you call it, just like in a woman's body. I'm like, yeah, I am a man. Like,
give me that penis.
Give me a penis.
Give me that penis. Hashtag give me that penis.
Literally. That would be me. So back to our story.
Give John that penis.
Give me a penis, guys.
Say it with us now.
I am desperate for some penis.
Donate a penis today.
Please.
Call 1-800 donate your penis. So John can be the man he's always wanted to
Give
be.
me your penile organ and
see, like
I
that could be like
complete.
that could also just be like a Tinder bio, you know?
Give me your penis.
Give me your penis.
Yeah, that's a very succinct. You'd get a lot of responses. Your inbox would be flooded. Oh my god.
I would not want to see those DMs.
No, those are some messages
dumpster
I would
fire.
not care to read. Although,
unless
side note on
you're looking for penises.
I mean,
to
if that's what you're
harvest.
looking for, I have a friend that
looks for penises to harvest.
Not quite that, but she said, "Is it wrong that I explicitly put I am looking for a 7-inch or more penis in the very top line of my profile?" That was the question that she asked me, and I was like, "I mean, if it's what you want, go crazy." She was very, very explicit.
Wow. Did she go with like a measuring stick?
Probably, honestly.
Yeah,
she was
like, hey, you gotta be this tall to ride.
She was
to ride the
literally,
ride.
dude.
She this was, long to ride.
She was an interesting case.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's.
I guess it's
is
fine.
It bad? It's shallow for sure.
Oh, of course it's shallow.
For sure shallow.
If that's what you want and you want to put it out there, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, but you're just gonna get, the only thing deep is gonna be that dick. The rest of the relationship is gonna be shallow as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. Hell yeah, we're coming back, ladies and gentlemen. So, my sister, 38 female, just got married. Me and my sons were also invited. So, my family has known that Connor is trans for about 2 years now.
Cool.
Some of the family has adjusted well, and others not so much.
I can imagine it would be a split decision.
One can imagine. Although I will say, I think it is awesome that the dad is accepting it, not just because of general, like, oh, you should accept people and stuff, but I think particularly as a child close to adulthood, like there can be lots of trauma there of just like, you're like, think about as you're growing up as a teenager, you're already trying to find yourself. And if someone's just like, you can't be what you
want to be,
literally, like, I think that's like very cool. And I think it'll save Connor like a lot of like therapy. And stuff,
just
like,
having
later
support.
Yeah.
Is important.
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, for anyone going through any kind of like trying to understand themselves, like
especially
the best thing
age,
you can do as a parent is
such
just
a critical age. Like, yeah. So that is cool. Shout out to you, OP.
Shout out to OP.
And my sister was indifferent about it.
Indifferent? What does it mean to be like? Is it like, what does that mean?
I would
to be indifferent. That seems like
that's the question, right? Like, she's indifferent, but maybe she just hasn't told you how she really feels.
It sounds like she feels different, but she's just saying indifferent to not stir the pot. Sounds like she's not the most supportive sister in the world right now.
I think you're picking up on some stuff that's about to happen here.
Oh shit, foreshadowing.
Now, my sister's wedding was super well organized to the very last eensy weensy detail.
It's a good wedding.
She wanted all of the men to wear a shirt and a tie, and all of the women to wear sundresses. So we're completely coordinated here. Like, okay, everything.
But that's uniform.
No, that's not
classic
normal.
for a wedding.
Usually, the attendees can wear whatever they want.
Yeah, and like I mean, you have like the brides and
the bridesmaids and stuff. Those are usually coordinated, but not like everyone in attendance. That's kind of a lot.
That's a big ask.
But I think I'll give it to, if it's your wedding and you're the bride, if that's what you want. Okay, I'll give it to you. Kind of a lot in my opinion, but
So I'm gonna do a nudist wedding.
Ooh, there we go.
No clothes. If you're coming with clothes, you're going away.
The main item for tonight's course, salami.
Hey, have you seen this piece of meat?
Now, I texted her a picture of our family's outfits the day before the wedding, and guess what she responded with?
What did she say?
Where is Naya's dress?
Ouch.
Yeah, that ain't it. I was a bit surprised, and I told her not to dead name my son. And to be clear, dead naming is basically using the wrong gender for someone.
Mm.
And I also said
that so dead naming is using their previous name, right?
You might, maybe specifically like their previous,
So it's like if your name is John and then you transition to a woman, now your name is Jonetta.
Mm-hmm.
If I called you John, that would be dead naming you because that's not your real name anymore.
Yeah.
You have transitioned into a new beautiful human.
It is specifically referring to their gender before they transitioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's basically not acknowledging that they have transitioned.
Yeah. And I also said that he will be wearing a shirt and tie like the rest of the men, or we are not going to go.
Wow. OP is like solidarity.
Dude, OP is laying down the law. He is there for his child.
Wow.
Respect. So she responded back, fine.
Just fine?
Just fine. She's so fine with it, right?
She's
totally okay with it. She's going to be so
fine.
excited.
Yeah.
No. Now, we're at the reception, and my sister, again, got mad that Connor was wearing a tie.
Why get mad?
It's the stupidest thing in the world. It's the stupidest thing in the world.
Like,
it's so
let
dumb.
Connor wear a tie.
Even if there was a woman who identified as a woman and she wanted to wear the tie, it's like,
do
why
your
not?
thing. Yeah.
Why not? Who
just
cares?
Clothes, dude.
It's just clothes. That's why you need to have a nudist wedding, like
Nudist
Sam
wedding,
over here.
No clothes, only dongs.
No color coordination to match. Just cakes and sausages.
Yeah, that's that's the great equalizer.
That is. It really is, though. It really is. You can't like try to be flashy, show off your Gucci or anything. Like
no.
You got
we are
with
all equal underneath.
Exactly. All the same under the hood.
Mm-hmm.
After she made that comment, she didn't say too much after that. But then we go to sit down at our table. There was a card there that read Naya, Connor's old name.
Come on.
The dead name again. I went to my sister about it, and she said that they used, quote, their real name.
That's just rude, bro. Just be like,
why? Why be an asshole like this?
Like what? I don't understand why. Like what's the big deal, you know?
That is the question.
Like,
what
John,
is the big
if
deal?
you wanted to start calling yourself Mr. Octopus Man,
Yes.
right? Which is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But you're like, hey, this means a lot to me. I want to be known as Mr. Octopus Man. I would call you Mr. Octopus Man.
That's what I want. I want 8 penises. And
give John all your penises.
Literally. Who cares? It's not your penis or anything.
Yeah.
Why would you care?
It doesn't. That doesn't make sense to me.
Why would anyone care?
It's like the dumbest thing. Like, and also, like, I feel like conservative ideology generally is like, don't infringe on other people's rights, autonomy for the individual.
Exactly. Let people do what they want. Don't control. What
this is America. Freedom, baby.
Freedom. Hell
Freedom
yeah.
of expression.
That's right. Get that penis. Hell yeah. Now, at this point, I went back to my sister and I told her that me and the boys are leaving, and she told me, "Don't you dare cause a scene at my wedding." This is the worst part. Naya can be a guy any other day.
Wow.
Just why? The question remains.
I feel like the sister is creating the drama that is ruining her wedding.
Yes.
So like you are the problem.
Why don't you tell yourself to stop creating your own drama?
Yeah,
your own wedding?
come on.
Why don't we try that?
Why don't you just not create drama for one day?
Yes. There we go.
Come on.
There we go. We needed Sam at the wedding.
Yeah. Gonna teach some sense into that old withered noggin of hers.
That's right. At this point, I called her a bigot. We all got up and left. My family says I ruined the wedding. What's the verdict?
I mean, like, I mean, it sounds like the sister was just kind of being rude.
Over the
Yeah. I mean, do you need to yell and call her a bigot?
you could argue that he was maybe like a little bit like, did he have to walk out of the wedding or whatever? I guess one could say that he could have stayed, but also like, I don't think there's anything wrong with him leaving either. You know what
I think he had every right to leave.
Yeah, he had every right to leave.
And it's like he is setting example of how he thinks his son should be treated.
I think that's what's most important, right?
Right.
Because like, as you know, I'm sure his son will go through potentially some challenging situations in his adult life when he's on his own, and he's setting the example. Like, basically, you deserve respect. So actually, I do really like that he
and so like
walked out of the way.
like even if this is family, even if this is like a really important day for this person, like you still deserve respect in every instance,
100%.
especially this instance.
Yeah.
And so I could see like this is almost like setting the precedent for his whole life.
I 1,000% agree.
So I guess like definitely not the a-hole for sure.
I think we've decided gabble, 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 not the a-hole.
That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that.
Shout out to you, OP.
Shout out to OP.
Karen steals from me, then brings the police to my doorstep to arrest me?
I love how Karens try to pull the reverse Uno card on you all the time. They're always like, okay, I fucked up, but I'm just going to make it look like you are doing exactly what I just did so I don't get in trouble.
It's truly insane.
Some trickery, some witchcraft over here, bro.
Big trickery.
Big trick.
Background info. My name is Sean. And
I love that background info, bro.
Yeah.
That was some great info.
What's up, Sean? And my dad has a nice collection of vintage consoles from when he was in his 20s.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Since he didn't use the consoles that much, he gave me a few of them. I mostly use his Game Boy Color because I love playing Pokemon Crystal on it. This story takes place when I was 15 and I'm now 19. The story.
Tell us a story.
I was at the greatest place on earth, Dave & Buster's, an arcade that I still love visiting to this day.
Have you been?
I have been to Dave & Buster's.
I've never been. Is it fun?
It's cool. It's literally Chuck E. Cheese for adults. I mean, it's exactly that. Okay. When I saw a little boy snatching those cards Dave & Buster's use for games for people. So like you have a card that you can like load with your money on it.
Yeah. And he was
so
like pickpocketing.
He's like pickpocketing people's that they've loaded, 10, 20 bunch of money on.
Jeez. These little kids.
Little rascal.
Little rascals.
I didn't really do anything about it since it wasn't my business and karma would catch up to him soon enough. But once I was done playing with the Game Boy, I was about to get up so I could get a card myself and play some of the games. But then I was quickly stopped by a woman. Excuse me, young man, stop right there.
Oh, God, not the Karens.
Me. Hi, how can I help you? Like every classic Karen, she used the "let me see your manager" voice. Yes, actually, you can help me. Give my son your Game Guy toy that you have right there. Excuse me? You heard me, young man. Give my son the Game Guy.
What? Oh, Game Guy.
The Game Guy.
That's kind of like a solid name, though.
Game Guy.
Game Guy.
Yeah. I mean, it is close.
The alliteration. Yeah, she's close. She's close. You know what it is.
And why would I do that? Well, my son has behaved for a month and I'm trying to find the perfect gift for him.
Buy it. Buy the gift. Don't ask a stranger for it.
And purchase it. You fucking maniac. And the fact that she kept calling it a Game Guy annoyed me. He's like, my dad is a vintage collector. This is a
shit on the name.
This is the 97 Raspberry Hard Shell, you idiot.
Wow, is that real?
I have no idea.
That sounded legit.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not giving my Game Boy away. Okay, all right. How's about 40? 40? What do you mean 40?
$40?
$40 for your Game Guy. How is that so hard to understand?
God.
Lady, a Game Boy costs a little over $100, and even if it did cost $40, I'm not selling it. The Karen went back to her kid and started talking to him. I just ignored it, put my Game Boy in my back pocket, and went over to get my card.
This kid.
I got in without any issues, and I went over to play a game. While I was playing, I felt a little bit of a shuffling in my rear region, and heard small footsteps walking away from me.
You don't want to hear shuffling in your rear region ever. The rear region should be absent of shuffling.
Shuffle free.
Shuffle free zone.
Can you guess what happened? Yes, my Game Boy was gone. It was now a game guy.
It was a game gone, baby.
I instantly knew who was responsible for this. I don't get mad easily, but since the Game Boy was my dad's originally, I was furious, especially since it had my Pokemon game still in it. I stormed over to the Karen who was walking out of the arcade with her son. Hey, lady! Karen looked at me, shocked, because I found out that my Game Boy was missing. How dumb do you have to be to not notice a whole console missing from your pocket? I also love how he calls it a console.
I mean,
I guess that is what it is, but I've never heard anyone refer to it. It's a Game Boy. Ugh, it's you. What do you want? Your little spawn of Satan stole my Game Boy. How dare you say that about my little angel? Give it back now. No. No, he deserves this.
Why? Why does he deserve it? He stole it.
You fucking maniac. Oh my God. I tried to take it back from the kid, but Karen slapped me hard.
What?
What the hell was that for? I'm just trying to get my console back. Well, too bad. Your game guy is ours now.
No freaking
Just
way.
her insistence on saying the
Game
wrong
guy,
name is
yeah.
perfect. Are you kidding me right now? That's my dad's Game Boy. So what? It's old and junky. He wouldn't care.
If it's old and junky, get your own. Buy it yourself.
FYI, my dad loved playing his Game Boy, and I'm pretty sure my dad would be flaming about this. I tried to snatch the Game Boy, and I actually got it, but only because that devil's hands was very greasy, and now my Game Boy was very dirty.
Oh, God.
How dare you take that from him? I'll be calling the police. I just ignored them, hopped onto my bike, and headed home. You thought that was all? Hell no.
There's more?
About an hour after I got home, I heard a knock on my door. Lo and behold, an officer was at my door.
Of the
A
law.
police officer.
Oh, my God.
Guess who was behind her? Karen and the devil. The officer asked me if I had a stolen item, and it took tons of convincing for that officer to let me go. I had to show him my 5-year-old receipt for the Pokemon Crystal. Once that was dealt with, Karen bothered me for a few more days, but then she later gave up. I still can't get over the fact that she didn't call it a Game Boy, but a game guy.
I also I can't believe he had a 5-year-old receipt. That's the most impressive part of this.
Seriously, I would have pulled out the collection or something.
Yeah, there we go.